Nigeria. Nigeria. Nigeria is located on the western coast of Africa. It was under British control for some time for its rubber, oil, and tin. The men in Nigeria were heavily taxed. In 1929, some women thought taxes were too high and revolted, and it led to them getting shot. In the 1960s, there was a civil war in Biafra, which led to many people being killed. In 1937, there was a newspaper that wrote stories for the country's independence. And in October 1st, 1960, the country finally won its independence from Britain.
Major leader in the movement. He had this newspaper, and it was called the West African Pilot, and it expressed the need for a nationalistic agenda. Dadami went from Secretary General of the National Council in 1946. Then he got elected to the Legislative Council in 1947. And then he became the leader of the opposition to Obafomi Awolowo. Later, Nadami became the chief minister in 1954. With the proclamation of the Republic in 1963, he became the president. The NCNC, founded by Akazuiwi in 1944. He was elected to the Secretary General of the group. He helped renew the appeal for Nigerian self-government under a democratic constitution. Akiwi is the spokesman for the group. That's why he was elected to the Secretary General. And then he soon became the president of Nigeria after the proclamation of a republic. The British tried to help the trade with the slavery in Nigeria from 1841 to 1900. And the British colonial rule, they ruled that from 1900 to 1960. They redrew the lines of the territories within Nigeria in hopes to unite it, but instead this created the major problem for which it could not be united because it just created a suspension between the ethnic groups within. Nigeria finally got its independence in 1960 to 1970, but unfortunately it suffered many problems within.
While under British rule, taxes were very high. Thus, women revolted, and the British Army put them down. Nigeria was divided into three regions: northern, western, and eastern. On the 30th of May, 1967, Colonel Ojukwu declared the Independent Republic of Biafra. This led to civil war, where 600,000 died of conflict and 2 million died of starvation.
Screwed. Anywho, I am Optimus Prime, and I am the leader of the Autobots. And I am here to talk about nationalism and Nigeria and Hitler. Hitler did not like Jews whatsoever. He felt that they were unhuman and that they needed to be vanquished from the earth. He did this by creating concentration camps, which led to them being killed, the Jews being killed. In Nigeria, something like this happened, but the Nigerian people, the women that felt that they were being treated unfairly by the British. So what they did was they went and started destroying British goods. The British did not enjoy this whatsoever. In the struggle, 50 women were killed by British. This is an example of conflict. Alright, cut.
I am Bumblebee, and I am an Autobot.
a very sexy Autobot. Authority is something we should all think about. Yes, authority. An example of authority in World War II was Hitler. He uses authority to take over the surrounding countries around Germany. He used the tactic of extreme nationalism to get everyone that wasn't a German out of Europe. Nigeria is quite different from this. Nigerian people don't really want to split up the ethnic groups. They want to become one nation. They have accomplished this by making many riots and a lot of things.
I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting.